All right, thank you guys. The Dodgers take on the Rangers, 7:05 p.m. Eastern start time. The Dodgers are minus 160 on the road. Total's 8.5 flat. The Rangers are plus $1.35 on the money line if you like Texas to cover the 1.5. They're minus $1.25 for some run line cash. Lance Lynn for the Rangers, Ross Stripling for the Dodgers. I'm 5-1 in my last 6 NBA tier package plays on Patreon.com/Brock Page. I'm also 4-0 in my last 4 board member tier package plays on that site as well. For more information on how you can access these exclusive premium sports picks, link for that site is in the description section below. That's patreon.com/Brock Page. Now, Stripling's got a 5.46 ERA and a 1.42 whip for the Dodgers. The Dodgers also lost 2 out of their last 4, including a 6-2 loss to the Rangers last night. This Dodgers starting rotation actually ranks in the bottom half of the league in striking batters out. They also rank in the top 10 in most strikeouts at the plate when traveling. They're taking on a Rangers squad who won 2 out of their last 4, including a 3-2 victory over the Athletics during that span. They also have Lance Lynn on the bump for him today. He's been awesome this year. 4-0 on the season with a 1.59 ERA. Lance has struck out 50 batters already in just over 45 innings of work. He also has a whip of .86. Nick Solak leads the team in hits, batting average, and OBP. Nick's hitting .278 with an on-base percentage of .355. Joey Gallo leads the team in homers with 7. He's also knocked in 16. This Rangers pitching staff, believe it or not, ranks in the top 10 in striking batters out. They're also in the top 10 in fewest hits allowed at home. Now, total-wise, 5 out of the Rangers' last 6 contests versus the National League got over the total. Meanwhile, the Dodgers saw 3 out of their last 4 Stripling starts get over the number themselves. Give me the Rangers plus 1.5 and the over 8.5 in that game. Before we go ahead and move on, just want to take another quick timeout and welcome you to the video. Part 1 of our 2-part series here in the MLB. Happy Saturday to you guys. Hopefully you're having a fantastic start to your weekend. Hopefully you guys aren't too hungover out there after a great Friday night. But if you are, kudos to you for having a great Friday night. But anyway, guys, we're 5-1 in our last 6 NBA tier package plays on Patreon.com/Brock Page. We're also 4-0 in our last 4 board member tier package plays on that site as well. If you want some more information on how you can join in on the action, link for that site is in the description section below. And once again, that's patreon.com/Brock Page. Moving on, we're going to take a look at the Cubs-Reds, 7:10 p.m. East. The Reds are the $1.20 favorite. Totals 7 runs. The Cubs are catching even money for an outright win. We got Alec Mills for the Cubbies, TJ Antone for the Reds. Antone had a pretty good debut for the 2020 season, but unfortunately, it resulted in a loss for the Reds. And aside from being 0-1 on the year, Antone's walked 8 batters in just over 16 innings of work. Since he's also covering the run line in just 38% of their games at home, and they rank in the bottom 3 in the league in hits on average per contest. They're taking on a Cubbies team who has Alec Mills on the bump, 3-2 on the season with 22 strikeouts. Alec also has a whip of just 1.11, and the Cubs are currently in first place in the NL Central. Now, Ian Happ leads the club in hits, batting average, and OBP. He's batting .286 and has an on-base percentage of .417. This guy always gets on base. Kyle Schwarber leads the club in homers with 7, while David Bote is the team leader in RBI with 17. The Cubs are in the top 3 in road scoring, top 10 in walks allowed. Now, total-wise, Alec Mills' last 2 starts both got over the total. The Cubs also saw 9 out of their last 13 road games get over the total as well. Meanwhile, the Reds are currently 62% to the over at the Great American Ballpark. Give me the Underdog Cubs plus $1 in the over 7.5 in that contest. All right, next and final matchup for part 1. We're actually going backwards here a little bit. I'm talking about the Orioles Blue Jays, 6:37 p.m. East. The Blue Jays are minus 165. Total's 10.5, juice to the under. The O's are plus 145 for some money line cash. And if you like Baltimore catching the 1.5, they're minus $1.40 catching. They're minus $1.40 cashing in on the run line. Alex Cobb for the Orioles. Taijuan Walker for the Jays. Newly acquired Taijuan Walker. The Jays have won their last 2 straight along with 3 out of their last 4. And like I said, they just acquired Taijuan Walker from the Mariners as well. 1.07 whip along with 25 strikeouts and just 27 innings of work. The Jays are in the top 10 in offensive hits per game, top 10 in striking batters out. They're just a half a game behind the second place Yankees in the AL East standings. And they're led by Randall Grichuk, who is batting .311 with 23 RBI. Teoscar Hernandez has hit a dozen home runs on the season as well. He's tied for second in the league in that category. And Kayvan Biggio seems to just always be on base himself. He's got an OBP just 10 points shy of 400. The Jays are 4-1 straight up in their last 5 hosting Baltimore. And speaking of the O's, Alex Cobb is just 1-2 on the season and walked 10 batters already. The O's are in the top 10 in most runs allowed per game, bottom 10 in striking batters out. They're currently in second to last place in the AL East standings, and they lost their last 3 straight. Now, total-wise, 4 out of Cobb's last 6 starts stayed under the posted total. 6 out of the O's last 8 ball games also stayed under the line. So with all that said and done, give me the Jays winning this one outright and the under 10.5 in that game. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. Once again, don't forget to check me out on Patreon, and don't forget to look out for part 2 of this video. Past couple of days, we've been doing part 1 and part 2. Seems to be working out pretty good. Getting a lot of views on both of them. It essentially doubled our views, which is great for everybody. It's great for me, obviously, but it's great for you as well because more people get to see the channel. The more of the content is exposed to more people, and the more that happens, the more I can keep producing these videos for you day in and day out. But anyway, guys, don't forget to check me out on Patreon. If you decide to get a package here today, just keep in mind, we bill you the day you sign up and then the first of every month following that. So if you sign up today, you're going to get billed today and then September 1st and then the first of every month following that. It's just Patreon's policies. It's the way they do it. It's their website. It's their platform. I just create content for them. So once again, if you sign up for a package today, keep in mind you're going to get billed today and then you're going to get billed on September 1st. Following that, it's an auto bill every month, first of every month. You can cancel at any time as well. But anyway, guys, got to thank you for joining me right here on part 1. Be on the lookout for part 2 in the next couple of hours. But got to thank you for joining me. How many times am I going to say that? I really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. I'm just really happy you joined me today. You guys are like my only friends. But anyway, happy Saturday to you. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage.